Today I'm going to be playing a grand campaign as Russia in EU4. Our goals are to conquer various and numerous regions around the world, convert it all to Orthodox, and complete the ever-expanding, gigantic Russian mission tree. This is where we left off last time. We already own most of what we want in Europe and in Asia. We just have a couple of minor wars to wrap up and then a major war versus Austria. And of course, we have a lot to do over in North America because we still need the entire colonial regions of Canada, Cascadia, and Alaska. We're the most powerful nation in the world. We're the richest nation in the world. We got the biggest army in the world. So let's see how it all culminates in our final episode of this grand campaign. This is, of course, the final part. Check out parts 1, 2, and 3 if you haven't already. They will be linked in the description and in the pinned comment. But for now, it's time to jump in as Russia for the final time in this grand campaign. Alright, here we are back as Russia for the final time, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking absolutely thick. That's a thick boy right there. Number 1 on the great powers list, 6,700 dev. We're very close to finishing integrating Finland right here, after which we'll of course do Hungary. And yeah, we're looking super strong. Last time we left off by stating some more things and trade companying all of this. I explained at the end of the last episode I didn't really want to do that for roleplay purposes, but the game kind of does want you to do it as well. So now we're absolutely rolling in money. Force limit is absolutely huge as well. I kind of want to get it to 1 million so we can claim military hegemon. This is the way our mission tree is looking like. Only the 3 colonization missions over here left, and then a couple of these final Russian Empire missions, and in the Age of Revolutions, which we are going to reach, we unlock 3 more missions, which are the final missions that unlock in this gigantic Russian ever-expanding mission tree. So yeah, some minor wars that we need to do in Europe and in Asia, man, are fight Korea for this, and then Japan only for Jeju. We gotta knock out Persia here completely, along with this tiny Hormuz, a couple of provinces from Delhi, a little bit of land over here from Arabia, this minor Akuyunlu, minor Ottomans, a province from Genoa, a province from Scilly, a province from Silesia, and then, you know, just do Austria at the end. And then, of course, we got to finish off Denmark here and their 3 provinces. So yeah, just some minor wars. Aggressive expansion pretty much doesn't exist anywhere at this point, so I'm just going to look around for guys I don't have truces with and fight them. Yeah, I think it's actually going to be Persia over here. So yeah, final episode, boys. We still got a lot to take from Spain, man. We have to get them to cede the entirety of colonial Canada, Cascadia, and California. So let's continue. All right, folks, armies are in position. I'm gonna go ahead and declare on Persia. Sure. Just gonna nab a couple of provinces from the Ottomans real quick. Oh, I gave Rhodes to Austria. How did it go to Austria? It wasn't occupied by them, I don't think. Whatever, we'll deal with it later. And that's an easy win with Persia, man. Pieced up Bahmani super quick as well. Like, all of these wars are so fast now. We can't full annex them? Really? I mean, might as well lock them in myself, just like this. There we go. They'll be left with 1 province, man. But okay, let's just do a couple more. There we go, just like that. We'll finish them off later. And Finland's been annexed. Cool. All right, so during peacetime, obviously, I'm building up some like trade company investment stuff right here to get our money up. Right now, the armies are in position, boys. So I think it's time we do a little war versus Delhi right here. We only need about 8 provinces from them. They are allied to Bahmanis, and they got some other annoying allies right here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Once again, because we got so little to conquer. But look at Ayutthaya, pushing hard into India. Now, this is split off from the rest of them. They probably lost something. Or no, they're conquering next to their tributaries? Yeah, shout out Ayutthaya, man. This is what the rest of the world looks like. We got a pretty powerful Somalia right here. Aside from that, nothing too out of the ordinary. You know, you guys already know about Spain getting England as a junior partner, but enough yapping. Let's declare on Delhi. Holy War. Yeah. Okay, Hormuz is already out. Nice. 2 more provinces right there. All right, we're done. There were actually a couple of tough battles here, man. They're a Miltech over me. I guess 22 over 21 does matter, but these are the only provinces we need from Delhi. Only these 8 right here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're officially done, and we can fortify our border with India right here. Perfect, man. I think that was all in the Lahore trade note, so we can continue trade company it just like that. Let's see. We need to continue building military administrations. As you can see, man, we're doing really well on these trade company buildings. This makes so much sense. Like I said many times, I wanted to roleplay it. We're already done putting down brokers exchanges everywhere, Russian districts, company depots. Now I'm doing these right here, as you can see. Then we'll do these, and then, of course, I'll do these, the most expensive ones, where you can put only 1 of these per trade company last. But yeah, we're looking really good. Income is even better. We're pretty close to 1,000 force limit right here, which will enable us to claim military hegemon. We always do the economic one because it's the easiest one to get, at least from my playstyle. But yeah, man, this is gonna help us out a lot. War exhaustion, province war score cost, monthly mill points, -3 national rest, -20% land attrition, movement speed as a finisher, and 20% siege ability. Economic is way better. Obviously, goods produced and gov cap, bruh. But yeah, you know, we haven't ever done a military one, and it does make sense for this campaign. But yeah, now that we're done with Delhi, we should probably fortify right here. No one is willing to help Akkunlu. No, Arabia, well, they're a defender of the faith. Maybe Korea? A truce with Korea is up. Oh, I should actually start annexing Hungary right here. There we go. There's integrate. Truce with Denmark probably still active. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Korea. See if we can do something with Japan. Maybe even a threatened war might work right here. And then we'll get back to Arabia because they're our biggest war until we fight Spain. So yeah, after we're done with Arabia, we'll fight Spain with Austria's help. And then finally we break the alliance with Austria and take care of them and the HRE guys. Makes sense. Hey, Bahmani's formed Deccan. Cool. Cool for them. And ladies and gentlemen, it's also time for our final gov reform. We can do admin efficiency and max absolutism, +1 free policies, or this one right here. Now, we're already at max absolutism. Not really, because I got the loans. I'll pay them off. But, you know, the +2.5% admin efficiency might do a little bit of help. So that's the one we're going. Political absolutism. And with that, we finished all our government reforms. Now, let's take a look at the missions again, man. This fleet one is always annoying me because I can't get that freaking naval tradition up. Do we got those guys protecting trade? Actually, we don't. So let's pull those guys out. I think I was building up the Trakai Castle somewhere. Where is that? Is it in Copenhagen? Kronborg. That's it. Naval tradition from protecting trade. Yeah, that's the one I want to get up. Yeah, there we go. Took 2 loans as a tier 3, so that should help us out with farming some naval tradition, I think. All right, folks, we chilled a little bit. You know, I was building up some forts and stuff like that, more trade company investments, more other types of buildings, you know, manufactories, workshops, and whatnot. I think it's time to fight Korea here. UA is going to help them out, but we will be able to take care of these guys easily. I hope we can take all of Korea in one war, man. It's probably, like, extremely dev'd. Yeah, look at this, man. Yeah, it might not be possible. Let's go for it, though. All right, this is a pretty nice event to get early. Not in 1688. But there we go. War with Korea is pretty much done, man. We've completely obliterated these guys, and they are fully annexable, which means we're done with the Korean peninsula, except for the province of Jeju. Now, I have been spying on Japan for that. Please, please, please let them accept a threatened war. Because if they don't, I'll have to bring the fleet all the way around here, and I'll actually have to build it up. Right now, I'm focusing on lights to protect trade for tradition. Please. Yes, 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 yes. Nice. Boom. Just like that, we're done with over here as well, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely love it. Missionaries are already there. No, 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 no. You guys are going to have to leave for now. Why isn't some things being converted? Zeal? Oh, trade company. That's right. Because I added everything so late to trade companies, we have already been converting it, right? So, since our goal is to also convert everything, I need to remove those provinces from the trade companies, convert them, then trade company them back. Okay, thankfully it wasn't that many. I gotta remember to not do that. So we just took this from Korea, convert it. Let's convert this back as well. Then we'll add it back to a trade company. But yeah, now we're done with East Asia as well, man. We can definitely go ahead and get rid of some of these Korean forts. And shout out to Korea for the extremely dev provinces, man. This is probably my richest region, you know, out of anyone. There we go, border lined up over here. We got a tiny little Akkuyunlu who's defended by Arabia. Truce with the Ottomans is up. France wouldn't help them. Oh, nice. We can clear out the Ottomans and Persia over here. And then we can actually do Denmark again. It's only like 3 provinces. So yeah, it's literally this Ottoman-Persia thing. And then Denmark and Arabia, Akkuyunlu. And finally, we get to fight Spain. Nice. Okay, yeah, let's go in on the Ottomans here. As soon as I get a diplomat back, they're all so far away. Austria calling me into some bull crap, as always. I really don't care about that, so let's just go on the Ottomans in Persia. Yo, I'm actually above 50 naval tradition. 2 admirals. I'm still not at 80 force limit. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so I'm building up these guys. I can beat these guys easily, man. Let's grab the entire navy from right here. Send them down here. I can't. What did I grab? I grabbed an army, always. All right, done with the Ottomans and Persia. 3 provinces from Persia, and then all of the Ottomans. So that's a full annex on both of those guys. Nice, man. I'm digging this, yo. Okay, back to protecting trade now. We've gone down below 50, but it is increasing. I got 3 100 lightship stacks protecting trade all around here. And, yeah, all we need is naval tradition of 50. So finally, Grand Fleet of Russia is something we're going to be able to do, man. We just got to wait because the increase is very low. If I do a naval battle or two, I'll obviously be able to do it. And wait, what am I waiting for? Ah, okay, well, let's actually wait for Austria to wrap this up. Counting houses unlocked. And after building up the army just a tiny bit, we can finally claim military hegemon. Ah, we will surpass Alexander and Genghis Khan. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's right. Hegemons can't have allies, can they? Heyo, maybe that's, yeah, it is. Navy tradition, finally, dude. Okay, so we can do the Russian trade fleet. Trade efficiency, naval maintenance, ship trade power, navy tradition from protecting trade. That's pretty good. Or we can do the war stuff. Heavy ship combat ability. Why does it always give light ship combat ability? That's such a stupid modifier. Naval tradition from battles, naval maintenance. You know what? We're doing the whole, like, army thing. We're not really doing the whole navy thing. So the fleet shall serve our trade. Yeah, and then of course we already completed this like way earlier, last episode, to monopolize Novgorod. Monopolies no longer reduce absolutism and granted. If you play with monopolies, stop. That's all I'm gonna say. And we just gain a bunch of money from there. Okay, that's all of those missions done. No Western country has more tech than Russia. It's gonna be a while before we catch up with that. Yeah, they're all like 24, the strongest guys. And then for this, we just need 90 army professionalism, which is, it's already at 86.8. It's not increasing from drilling or anything like that, but I do get it automatically up whenever I hire new generals. And I do that whenever these guys die. So whenever we hire 3 or 4 more generals, that's when we're going to complete that mission. And then we just need this one too, man. Yeah, and this one can be done already. Yeah, I guess sooner or later we'll be the most technologically advanced nation. Yeah, just like that. A guy died, recruit general, 1 army professionalism. It's that simple, boys. Man, it took a while for this guy to get into power. I was like, we should abdicate. That's what I did. I abdicated. But we finally have Peter the Great. Too bad I didn't think to abdicate earlier and get him in power. He's not gonna rule that long. He's already 41. The last guy was 68, dude. All right, that'll probably help us get ahead in tech. But for now, let's go ahead and fight Denmark here. Should be a super quick war because we only want these 3 provinces from them. But wait. Vinland still exists, but I don't think they own provinces in Canada. Neither does New Denmark, neither does Florida. No, they don't. Okay, so the only guys present in Canada is actual Canada and Spanish Canada. We'll worry about that later. But yeah, for now, should be a super quick war versus Denmark. And there we go. Denmark's already willing to accept, and now we officially own all of Scandinavia as well. Perfect, man. And there's a mission. There's finally westernized the military. The event westernization of the army happens, and our unit types change to Western mill tactics till the end of the game, plus 5% discipline. So now we are actually very, very powerful. Even more powerful than earlier. Let's go with the Gustavians. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. Only 2 more missions left to go out of this branch, man. This is like, this is the initial Muscovite branch up here. After you form Russia, you unlock these down here. After you become the Russian Empire, you unlock these down here. And I'm guessing after we become revolutionary, we'll be able to complete some of these missions down here. I didn't really want to go revolutionary. I mentioned that a couple of times, boys, but since we're doing this extra goal of completing the entire Russian mission tree, we might honestly become a revolutionary. But yeah, still no progress on the colonization one, so we're done with everything over here. Very cool. I've been spying on Genoa, actually. In the meantime, maybe we can try threatening war for Lesbos and Chios right here. We'll see if they accept, but either way, next main target, it's Arabia. Now, Genoa isn't willing to accept, but we'll deal with it when we fight Austria, because they're allied, so we're chilling. Wrapped up offensive, finally. Sure, we'll take that. Let's also take... No, what are these policies? No. All right, folks, stacks are in position right here, and it's time for our biggest war of the campaign so far. Now, when I say biggest war, what I mean by that is versus the biggest enemy. It may not necessarily be like the hardest or longest war, because there's not, you know, a super giant amount of provinces we want to take from Arabia here. Just a couple in Anatolia right here, and then some in Persia down here. All of their allies are located in Africa, except for Jaunpur, and who is this? Somalia, and they as well are colonizing. So I feel like the main, you know, battle lines are going to be here. We're going to get into battles and whatnot, obviously, because we're doing holy war right here. So Akuyunlu is actually a vassal. There we go. And we don't need anything from Morocco, Somalia, Sulu, or Jaunpur. In fact, I have a guy over here I can send to Jaunpur immediately. So there we go. Our biggest war so far. Arabia is out of manpower because they're involved in something with Sunda. I think that's a direct declaration. So actually, their armies might even be down here for all we know. But yeah, nevertheless, let's go ahead and do our, well, final war in Europe and in Asia until we fight like the Austrian HRE guys. And now, because I'm not allied to Austria, do I fight them first instead of Spain? I guess we'll have to see. But there we go, the war has started, boys. Now, you know, since this is the last episode of this grand campaign, man, obviously I'm thinking, what is the next grand campaign that we do? And I actually thought about doing the Mughals, man, but we do have the Timurids coming up in A to Z this week, and I think I'm gonna do something pretty grand with them, so no point in doing a Mughal campaign now when I literally have the Timurids the same week. But I was also thinking about Japan. You know, our first campaign outside of Europe, I know I said I'd do the Aztecs, but something about Japan got me itching. I don't know, maybe we do like a conquest one where we'll need to conquer like Japan, Manchuria, Korea, all of the regions in China. Maybe like dominate this side of the Pacific or something like that. I don't know, but not really colonization focused. Maybe a little bit down here, maybe none at all. But yeah, what do you guys think about Japan? You know, we'll start as Oda or any other strong mill guys like that. We will form Japan. We will shift to Japanese ideas, you know, do it proper and stuff like that. So yeah, what do you think about that? Wow, we can't take everything from Arabia, even with all of that absolutism and admin efficiency, man. Yeah, we'll be short like 2 provinces. Oh, frick my life. What do we do then? Leave them alive inside so I can do the border and stuff like that? Yeah, we'll probably do this with Arabia right here, right? Yeah, that's all of Anatolia. Yeah, this is gonna be the peace deal, and then I'm gonna knock out the rest of these 5 provinces later. You know, might as well not take Max, since we can't take Max. Look at this different peace deal without Cyprus. I just don't know what I can do to actually get it. All right, we're gonna have to fight them again, so I'm doing this. There we go. Okay, we'll take care of the rest of Arabia later, which is this right here, along with Cyprus. Let's core this up. We are over 100. Oops. I just got fricked in the ass. Spain just became defender of the faith. They actually outnumber me like this, dude. It's insane. We got Spain, plus their colonies, obviously all of these guys. Portugal, who is also pretty big, plus their colonies, well, which they're not that big, and Austria, which is actually fairly powerful. So, is there a way around this? Silesia here is Protestant. I do need the province from Silesia, but they're allied to Spain. And with the Austria co-belligerent, Spain would end up coming in again. Wow, this is pretty complicated, man. We already got imperialism. It's gonna be a pain in the ass walking all the way over to Toledo, but it can be done. So maybe we declare directly on Spain. That like humiliates them and stops them from being defender of the faith. Silesia is also in there, so we can take that one province. And then different war versus Austria, I guess. Yeah, and I asked Spain to make to give me Canada, Pacifico Norte, and California if we can. That's not even that much war score. Thing is, how am I gonna get war score on them? Yeah, my fleet won't be more powerful. I won't be able to land in Britain. I guess we'll have to siege stuff down here, but even then, how do we get there? It's pretty tricky. A pretty tricky situation. Maybe on Genoa? No, still Genoa is in the Empire. Yeah, it's the same deal. Silly? Right, same thing. And after we embraced the Enlightenment and picked up Mil 25, we are finally the most advanced in terms of technologies in the world, so we can take Table of Ranks. We unlock the Table of Ranks Government Reform, and we gain 50 reform progress. I wonder, what is the Table of Ranks? Let's try and find it somewhere. We got new order regiments. What's here? Established Chelsea. Well, okay, we took a look at that. It's not here. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, it's there. A final unique government reform. Wow. Enables table of ranks ability. Man, the stuff that Russia has with the government reforms, it just keeps surprising. Man, that's Peter right there, isn't it? So admin efficiency and one free policies, which is, yeah, a better version of that. And what is the table of ranks ability? Is it here? It is there. More of these guys. So appoint chancellor, an advisor of our choice. Oh, you can choose the advisor you want to hire out of all of them. Oh my god, that's so good, dude. Admiral with 100 tradition, +1 fire, +2 maneuver. General with 100 tradition, +2 fire, +1 siege for only 10 army tradition? That is insane. Let's hire a guy for the Ural company or whatever, or Ural army right there. They're without a general. Okay. 6555. I know where I'm putting him. Oh, there we go, right there. I like that. I like that a lot, boys. But let's not get too carried away with insane generals. It can only be used once every 20 years. Okay, so it's not that insane. But he's still really freaking good. And there's the final mission, ladies and gentlemen. Great power of these. -1 prestige decay and +1 diplo rep, and it enables us to unlock the final 3 missions when the Age of Revolutions starts, which is going to be in only 25 months. That's all of the branches of the Russian mission tree except for the 3 colonization ones done. So the Muscovy part up here, the Tsardom part over here, and the Empire part over here. I'm excited to see what the last ones bring. Man, this has been a really good campaign, boys. You guys know I don't usually enjoy massive blobbing campaigns like this, where you gotta move from place to place, and the walking between these big-ass provinces takes years, but yeah, this was a good one, man. All right, time to figure out how to fight these guys. A dope-ass admiral, too, bro. Boys, I think it's time we start the Russian Golden Era. Did we ever have an age ability? I guess it's in the next age, huh? Yeah, damn, serfdom is like throughout this whole campaign, so we still got this right here, total serfdom, which we can remove it, get rid of those things, and instead restricted serfdom gets granted, which is pretty much a weaker version of what we already have. Or this system works fine. It'll still be revoked, but devastating serfdom will be granted. It gives us 25% dev cost, 15% tech cost, 15% idea cost, and -50% institution spread. However, instead of that, we do get -2 national west and plus 33% national manpower. How do we... So we get rid of it either way. We can't have this one. We either have a more powerful and more harmful version at the same time, or a weaker, but still same in terms of how bad it is. Devastating serfdom. And at the same time, we can actually abolish serfdom. When we lose stab, we lose a bunch of points, it gets revoked, and we have nothing. So no version of anything. Huh. Really, the whole reason I've been doing these is because of the manpower, but manpower is already so freaking massive, man. So let's abolish serfdom. Come on. We're a modern country, boys. We're a modern country. And we're at 100 absolutism. I love the way this, the army interface looks with, not absolutism, sorry, professionalism. Oh, shoot, it changed. Liège is defender of the faith. We are going for Austria first. Yes. All right. I'm gonna deck immediately right here before anything changes, ladies and gentlemen. Liège, Anhalt, Cleves, Palermo, Portugal, and Genoa are involved in this. I don't need anything from any of those guys except Skios and Lesbos from Genoa right here, which we will get. And then from Austria, we need everything that they own down here and these 2 provinces that they own in Silesia. We'll take Silesia itself later when we fight Spain. So without further ado, it is time to declare with, well, what's the difference? The cost, 100% cost for cleansing of heresy. Nope, we are doing imperialism, baby. Let's get it. 65% war score is all we need. Okay, so the war is still going on. The Age of Revolution has just started, and I was so excited to see the final 3 missions that we get to unlock, and the pop-up for those missions is truly dark times are ahead of Russia. Okay, so we got a decision. We can abolish slavery, which of course we do want to do, so we spawn a better trade guard. I think we only got 1 slave province either way. It should be Azov or whatever, yeah. And then there's the final 3 missions. So we can abolish serfdom, which we actually already did. It gives us goods produced plus 10% till the end of the game, which is very nice. I'm going to take it immediately. There's one of them done. Then we got educational reforms. We need to have 100 universities or 90 innovativeness or complete innovative ideas, or for this guy to be a scholar and earn 14 per month. Now, we do already earn 14 per month. He's not a scholar. The easiest way to do this is with the institutions. And then the final one, Russian Revolution, we need to be either a revolutionary empire or a revolutionary republic, or we need to fight and control the capital of a country which is a revolutionary target. Okay, if we complete this mission without being revolutionary, admin efficiency and absolutism. If we complete it while being revolutionary, admin efficiency and yearly zeal. This is gonna be a tricky one because we don't even know if the revolution will spawn. But yeah, that event sounded so ominous, but it's really not that bad. I wonder if we have like a unique disaster. No, we don't. Genoa's out. There's the 2 provinces from them. But yeah, in the Age of Revolutions, we do have a unique age ability, man. Minus 10% minimum autonomy in territories, which has got to be the lamest unique age ability. Since I don't even have territories, everything is trade company, then stated. Just white peace Portugal, and that probably helped a ton. Austria will finally accept this. Will put us over 100%, but who gives a frick? And there we go. That's all we need from Austria. Of course, we will have to fight them one more time to take this province from Silly. Yeah, I like it though. I think I built up universities. Yeah, an innovative jump happens. Okay, so advances admin tech by 1 level, Diplo by 1 level, Mill by 1 level. If we advance admin by 1 level, we can pretty much take the next idea group for free right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do the math project. There we go, admin 26. And that allows us to get another idea group, which is going to be quality ideas. Ah, frick. So I don't want a center of revolution to appear in my country, man. Obviously, the chances are higher because we got this. Now, either we give in to the burghers' demands and they gain 10% crown land ownership. We lose 15 absolutism, which isn't a problem. We get it back immediately. Or we can't accept. But this does increase the likelihood of a center of revolution emerging. So let's give the burghers 10% crown land, man. Good thing I can seize from the burghers directly. How do you get 2 defenders of the faith in the same war, man? So, because Sicily's reformed, Naples will defend them, and then because Austria is auto-co-belligerent of being the emperor, Spain is back to being defender of the Catholic faith, they'll join in again. So, I have to fight the entire world for a freaking silly province, man. Get it? Same deal with Silesia. Is it that annoying with Naples? Probably not. Yeah, Naples is like the least annoying. Protestants actually super weak this campaign. Reformed is more powerful, at least in Europe. In the New World, we got Protestant quite a lot. Oh, Naples will accept threatened war. Okay. So I've just said Varaj right here as a province of vital interest. Hungary does not have a claim on it. I wonder if they'll accept threaten if Hungary has a claim, because I don't think Silly knows about all of this. I think that's the way the AI works. By the way, this is what our culture and culture group looks like. Of course, if you guys don't know, we are the Slavic culture group. East, West, and South have merged. I have been doing lots of conversion during this campaign simply because it's so cheap, man. Like, look at this, right? It doesn't make sense not to do it. That's why I'm rested solo. Obviously, we haven't converted everything. It's not even a goal to convert everything. I've just been doing with extra Diplo points, but religious conversion is looking great. Oh, dude, I actually, I forgot about Arabia completely. Okay, let's go into Arabia just to take Cyprus, and then these 4 provinces in here shouldn't be a big deal at all. We can even do imperialism. Damascus is right there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let me bring the fleet around. All right, armies are mostly in position. Let's do this minor war versus Arabia. And there we go. Just after sieging down Damascus, Arabia is willing to accept they're in another war as well. That's all we need, just these 5 provinces, and we're that. We are officially done. So yeah, we really only need to do technically 2 more wars, ladies and gentlemen. 1 versus Spain, if we can get everything we want in that 1 war. Basically, we need to fight 2 more guys, and then Silly. Has Hungary spied on them? No, they haven't, so I can't threaten war. Yeah. The only thing that about this Spain war, man, it's not that it's gonna be that difficult or anything like that. I mean, it is for sure. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know how to approach it. Is the thing. Like, we don't actually have a border with Spain. I mean, we do over here, of course. No matter how many troops I land. Well, you know, not to say that they're definitely gonna roll me, but I gotta move my entire all of my armies to the New World to be able to do anything, and I still have to siege pretty much all of this right here, so I don't think I'm going to be taking anyone there. I guess we somehow have to focus here, but then they're in Africa too. They're down here too. I don't know how to approach it. Like, where am I gonna walk my guys into Toledo from the north, from the south? Portugal is gonna be in this as well. Like, very, very tricky. That's the thing. I don't know how to approach it. I guess I'll figure it out. Let's wait until we finish annexing Hungary right here, so I can fortify myself over here too, and then we'll get into it. And after PUing them by force, by stealing them from Austria all the way in episode 1, ladies and gentlemen, we've officially gone ahead and integrated the great nation of Hungary. They served as an excellent subject. You guys know this. They helped out a lot, and they helped me with not having to conquer everything that they owned, obviously, but you know, their time has come to an end. This is the age of absolute rulerships, and yeah, time to state all of this up. Oh, something else. We actually do not want these two provinces, so there we go. I'm generous. I'm so generous, in fact, that I've made them exist once again. Listen, Hungary, the great Feje del Misheg. Shout out to these boys. I'm gonna make them exist. That, of course, does enable me to spy on Scilly. And to think I could have vassalized Silesia earlier, I did have a chance to do it, I just didn't. But no big deal, we'll deal with them in the same war we deal Spain. We already got artillery damage from back row. Now I'm gonna take artillery levels versus fort. I deleted all of the irrelevant forts, just fortifying over here now, building up forts and some choke points as well, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, doing a little bit of a role play type defensiveness. Actually, man, might not be a bad idea. God damn it, man, this phone is on, it's not on mute. Might not be a bad idea to put down ramparts in there as well, you know what I'm saying, in the fort provinces. Oh, it's we have every building in Danzig. Scilly will not accept threatened war, but Austria won't defend them. Damn, Silesia's in this too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Really good, really good. Easy. There goes Silesia. Nice. We finally have all of Poland as well. Right, it's just this one province, dude. I forgot. And there we go. We're done with Scilly, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, with this final war done, we officially own the entire regions of Scandinavia, the Baltic, Poland, Carpathia, the Balkans, Russia, Ruthenia, the Pontic Steppe, Caucasia, Anatolia, Ural, Central Asia, Persia, Khorasan, West Siberia, Mongolia, East Siberia, Manchuria, and Korea, which were all of the old world regions that we needed to own for this campaign. Another part of the goal for them is to convert them all to Orthodox, which of course we are going to do, and we're doing. And then the only thing that's left to do for us is to complete this final mission right here. If the revolution spawns, if it doesn't spawn, obviously we can't complete it. And then to fight Spain for everything that they have in colonial Canada, colonial Cascadia, and colonial California. I guess if I didn't extend the goals for the mission tree and for the New World, we'd be done with the campaign by now. And honestly, I'd be very satisfied. There goes Peter the Great, and we're back to Ivan's. Oh, the revolution spawned in Austria. That's actually very lucky, right? Yes, there it is, dude. Okay, so for this final mission, we either need to be an empire or be a republic revolutionary, which we're not gonna do, or we need any known target that's a revolution, any known country that's a revolutionary target, we control their capital. So a revolutionary target is actually, once it spawns down here, whoever is colored in here, which if Austria does become one, we'll be able to do that mission. Okay, that's really good, because you guys know that a revolution can spawn in like 1790. I'm gonna be honest, boys, I wasn't gonna wait around for that if we got to Spain before it, but great. Now we do have a chance to complete that mission if Austria goes revolutionary, or if they end up becoming the target. No matter who it is, though, we should be able to declare on them, you know, with Crush the Revolution or with Imperialism. We see everyone. Obviously, it would be annoying to declare on, like, Hawaii, for example, but Austria is lucky. But also unlucky, because that center right there can also spread revolution to our provinces. But it's whatever. All right, folks, armies are in position, and it's definitely time to fight Spain for the first and maybe even the last time. How are we gonna do this? I don't know. I mentioned that a couple of times already, but it's something we gotta do. The only CB we can use right here is Imperialism. Obviously, they drag in all of their boys, you know, their subjects, and a bunch of these allies too. You know, these smaller guys that can peace out easily, but as long as we get access to here, man, we should be able to do it, and we might even have a chance of actually landing in Britain. There are still a couple of forts over there, and they have been upgrading all of them. You know, army quality comparison is decent right now. If we go into Spain right here, I got way better morale, way better discipline, more siege ability. So I don't know, everything seems to be on our side. So let's finally go ahead and fight them. All right, so I've knocked out all of the European allies, Munster, Utrecht, and Strasbourg, and I've also sieged them down over here and in Sicily. So now what I'm going to do is take these boats up here and land in Britain with these guys, and then these guys that were sieging like Strasbourg up until now, they're going to push into Iberia itself. As for this army, maybe we land it down here in the south and have them siege stuff over here. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Let's go there. So yeah, these options are available here, man. They are willing to concede Canada, which is dope, and then Cascadia, which is also dope, right? Those are the regions. Yep, those are, as far as I can tell, colonial Cascadia, colonial Canada. Yeah, that's all of it. However, I can't do the same thing with California, and you know, these provinces are pretty cheap. We might be able to get stuff there. Let's see, there are no fort modifiers over here, which is nice, but yeah, I still think that even though these provinces are that cheap, we won't be able to, to take everything in California. Let me try selecting it. Okay, that's it right there. There are a bunch over here in the middle. Actually, boys, there is a possibility for this. Yeah, we can take everything we want from these guys in one war. Yeah, that's Seed Canada, Seed Cascadia, and then I take all of these manually. Yep, no forts right there. We just need a lot of war score, which I'm not sure we can do with only occupying them over here, let's say, you know, in Europe and in the Maghreb. Maybe we don't peace out Portugal to farm war score off of them. We'll see. If not, we're just gonna have to do a second war with them only for California right here. We'll see that. I'm absolutely wiping these guys, man. Ooh, they actually converged over here. They beat my ass. They just wiped an army. I don't know which one it was, but Oh, we can confirm thalassocracy. Dope. For some reason, the game started ticking like extremely slow right now, man. I don't know what's going on, but look at this. Look at how much time it takes for one day to pass. I think this is the slowest EU4 has ever been for me on speed 5. I wonder what's the problem. I don't know. It's like maybe they're building troops somewhere. They're spamming like 1Ks somewhere. That's the only thing I can think of, because Spain does still have a pretty huge army. Portugal too. But the thing is, they're building these armies somewhere, and I think that's lagging my game. I can't see where they're doing it. Tricky. Okay, we're back up to speed now. Now everything's good. I guess they finished building their army. Yo, we should be able to do this with just sieging this, man. We're already at 68% war score, and we're not even maxed out from ticking, and they demanded 84 for this. We're actually really close. Yep, that's all we need, man. One war with these guys. Let me look at this carefully. As far as I can tell, man, yeah, we are going to be getting everything. Okay, it's Seed Colonial Canada, Seed Colonial Cascadia, and then I'm taking everything that's in California, right? Okay, I hadn't selected this one right here. I think now we're definitely good. There it is, folks. That's our final war, man. Spain is willing to accept everything we want, and I think by taking all of this right here, we will be completing our mission tree and conquering everything that we want to. We already own everything in Europe and in Asia, like I probably said a couple of clips ago, and this is all we need. This is really all we need. There we go. There's our final war in this Muscovy to Russia Grand Campaign. Done. All right, excellent. So obviously, Alaska and Canada should automatically receive all of these provinces. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then this is everything in California. I already have 3 provinces there. No need to waste any cores and stuff like that. Right, let's just core this one up right there and this one up right there. That'll make 5, and California will automatically form. Now, we can do those missions too. There's Colonize Alaska. We gain some nice bonuses. Settle the West Coast, which we have, and the Canadian frontier, which we also have. Liberty, Desire, and Subjects, and global tariffs globally until the end of the game. Really, really strong. That's it, man. Now the only mission that's left to complete is the Russian Revolution right here. Either by becoming revolutionary, which I hope we're not gonna do, or control the capital of a revolutionary target. Now, a quick reminder, we already saw this spawn a couple of minutes ago right here, the revolution. It has spawned in Austria. It is spreading. So there is, I think, a pretty good chance, man, of Austria becoming revolutionary here. And because they have the center, they should also be the target. But, you know, it's still right here. It's still right here, so we will have an easy time of doing it to pretty much whoever spawns right here. My provinces They're not getting converted, which is great. So yeah, let's wait for these scores to finish so we can spawn California as well. And then I guess it's just gonna be a wait until someone becomes the target. Not too long of a wait though. I got things to do. And there we go. There's California. We'll just name it, well, I don't know. Just California, probably with a K though, right? Yeah, so California. There we go. Crown colony, boom, 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 boom. And all of those provinces went to them. Perfect, man. Perfect. I'm already subsidizing Alaska and Canada 50 ducats a month. I should probably do the same with California, you know, just so they can... This is like survival money, right? I should probably help them out with these rebels too. Yeah. Oh. Now, we do have some revolutionary countries already. It's Dortmund and Anhalt. But I don't think it's valid for them. Any known country is a revolutionary target at war with Russia, capital controlled by Russia. Yeah, I think they need to be down here. I think if I just declare on this Anhalt right now, who's gonna defend them? Spain again. Okay, maybe on Dortmund? No, it's the same. They're all Catholic. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work if we do it on them. I don't think they're revolutionary targets. I think they're just revolutionary. What's this? Sideways Bulgaria? Sideways Hungary? Yeah, so I'm just reading about revolutionary target right now, and it seems the first great power that becomes revolutionary is the revolutionary target. So yeah, it doesn't matter that Anhalt and Dortmund right here are revolutionary. We need, yeah, we need one of the big guys to become one. Oh, not this, but the storming of the Bastille. Oh, there they are. It's revolutionary France, ladies and gentlemen. See, I had a feeling it might be them instead of Austria because, you know, they're kind of supposed to become one, but let's see. They are now allyless. They're doing the French Strasbourgian nationalist war, which is strange. I guess no one wanted to defend Strasbourg. Spain won't even help them, nothing like that. So, let's crush the revolution and take their capital, Paris, and do the final mission in this grand campaign as Russia, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, the last one. Siege phases are 11 days on a level 8 fort, dude. 1 million troops standing outside of Paris. Take that, Napoleon. Or actually, it's Robespierre. Even funnier to beat his ass. The siege lasted like a week. There it is. There's the final mission, man. We completed. We gained admin efficiency plus 5% and max absolutism plus 10 until the end of the game. There we go. Very nice mission right there, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we've done everything we needed to do for this campaign. Now, the peace deal here is dismantle the revolution for 50% war score. I don't know. Let's finish off by doing that. And there we go. This was one revolution that was televised, and just like that, we've ended the revolution in France. You're welcome. Back to monarchies. Emperor Louis XVII de Lorraine is in charge. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've done just about everything we wanted to do. All right, let's roll the frick, what was it called? The timeline. But first, let me yap some more. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our Muscovy to Russia grand campaign has come to an end. Obviously, our goals for this campaign were to conquer everything we just did over in Asia and in Europe, convert it all to Orthodox, which we also did, and then conquer all of these, colonial regions in North America as well, Canada, Cascadia, and California, and to complete the absolutely massive and ever-expanding Russian mission tree. This first branch, up to here is the Muscovy, missions. Then when you form Russia, you get these missions right here. When you westernize and become the Russian Empire, you're getting these missions down here. And then when the Age of Revolutions comes around, you get these final 3 ones down here. And we have absolutely crushed the hell out of that mission tree. This is what we're looking like, man. Number 1 on the Great Powers list, 9,837 dev, military hegemon, something we were going for. These are all of the, the government reforms that we got. Almost all of them except for, these last 2, or not last 2, these 2 right here are unique. So that's awesome right there. Ahead of time in every single tech, we got the Tech 27, trade, religious, diplo, admin, quantity, offensive, quality, with the Russian ideas filled out, missions obviously done. These are all of the policies that I have active. There we go. Let's enact one more, even though it's completely useless. Absolutely super stable, still under GovCap, even though all of this right here that we own, the green stuff is stated, the yellow stuff is trade companied. 220% religious unity, tier 2 defender of the faith, 100% patriarch authority. In the armies, 100 army professionalism. These are the combat abilities, naval combat abilities, Force limit of 1.6 million, absolutely insane. Nutty morale, really good discipline right here. Insane generals, pretty huge navy too. Awesome siege ability. These are the trade company subjects. I mean, look how much money we're making from them, man. That's absolutely insane. And the 3 colonial subjects right here. You know, estates still got privileges active with 100% crown land ownership. Absolutism 115. Russian abilities absolutely bonkers. Looking at the cultures right here, I have converted a lot of this to Muscovite. Pretty much the cheapest provinces I could do, I was doing, and we could have done a lot more of them, but you know, that's it, man. The campaign is over. What else do you want me to do? So that's the culture map mode as well. This is the Slavic culture group. All of these other colorized ones are obviously accepted. We've converted all of this to Muscovite. And the economy tab, we're making almost 3,000 ducats a month. Most of it obviously coming in from production and trade, even though we got the trade companies set up pretty late because I wanted to role play with them being territories instead of trade companies. The game did want us to make them trade companies. Got some gold provinces, some developed, some aren't. We're spending a lot of money too, and it's absolutely awesome. 125% goods produced, 54% of our income coming in from trade without even having a colonial empire or anything like that. This is what the armies are looking like. This is the merchant setup right here. And yeah, I don't think I can do anything else, man. The missionaries are still active. They're actually converting stuff over in North America, but it was never our goal to convert any of this to Orthodox. It was only here. So I'm really satisfied about that. You know, looking at the dev in the provinces, we got St. Petersburg is exactly at 60. Ratibor, it's at 58 for some reason. I don't know who was deving that. Was that Hungary or nothing? I don't know. The AI always tends to dev the coal provinces up a lot, so I haven't been doing that. Moscow and these are all Hungarian ones that I've inherited. So Moscow at 48, Constantinople at 44, lots of high dev provinces, man. Obviously lots of lame ones as well, because that's the trade companies and stuff like that. But overall, man, a super fun campaign, grand blobbing campaign, but really super stable for the entirety of the campaign. And yeah, I'm glad we got this one done. You know, Timurids are coming up in A to Z. The goal for them is going to be to conquer all of China. That's the most liked comment. So a Mughals grand campaign where I maybe conquer everything from the Balkans over to what you call it, to Indochina right here could be really good as well, or a Japan campaign. That's the two I'm thinking about. But yeah, thank you, man, for coming along with me on this Russia Grand campaign. I know you guys loved it a lot. I enjoyed playing it quite a lot. Thank you so much for the support on this Grand campaign and other Grand campaigns. Check them out if you haven't seen them already. And yeah, let me know what else do you want to see, man. Is it Japan or the Mughals for the next one? I'm sort of leaning towards Japan, so we can skip the little Timurid gap that we have in A to Z right there. But that's all I have to say about that, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, let's roll the timeline. And that was the timeline of this Muscovy to Russia Grand Campaign. Once again, thank you so much for the support. Let me know in the comments what's the next Grand Campaign that you would like to see. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to stay up to date with the latest Grand Campaigns and other videos. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.